Today we're gonna try and see what is the cheapest way to beat round 63, inspired by SJB's video where he was able to beat it with $2,500. Now the rules go like this: monkey knowledge and selling are allowed and all the modifiers are at 100% except for the bloom speed, which has been reduced to 50. So initially I wanted to try and beat SJB's score of 2,500 and my first attempts were just figuring out what works and what doesn't. So for example, a 203 cluster is an absolute monster in dealing with this. I tried the wall of fire, but DPS wise it falls behind the cluster by a lot, and I also tried the 302 mortar, which unfortunately doesn't have near enough pierce to deal with even one ceramic wave. The 302 boomerang is a decent tower as well, but still needs some support, and I wasn't able to buy anything game changing with these $600. Next up, I turned my attention to the heroes, and there are only two serious options here. It was either gonna be Gwen or Sada. So I did some testing with both, and there's this spot for Gwen's cocktail in the middle where its AoE is big enough to affect blooms both top and bottom, and after testing it on the first wave, this thing did about 1.8k damage before expiring. Sada's ability on the other hand does over 3000 damage, and this was the winning hero. Now a cool trick with the cooldowns is that after you use the ability, sell Sada and rebuy her, the cooldown starts almost 2/3 of the way done, so this can easily be abused for every ceramic wave. So my first attempt was doing just that. I got Sada and a 103 cluster, and each time a ceramic wave appears, I use the ability, rebuy Sada, and then use it again. So after 3 uses, I sold Sada and upgraded the cluster to 203, and that was the challenge. Now the way I saved money was by reducing the number of abilities. I tried doing it with 2 Sada abilities into the 203 cluster, which worked, and finally only 1 Sada ability with some cluster targeting changes was still enough to beat the challenge, and this beat SJB's score by $330 and getting the cheapest round 63 to $2,170, which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it. I really hope someone breaks the $2,000 barrier, and if you guys managed to do it, tell me how you did it or what you think might work. And that's it for this one. See you guys in the next.